everyone, my name is Aksha. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Aksha Tutorials. Class 12, in our previous lecture we have completed with our gametogenesis. At the end we have discussed about how pollen, which is a male gametophyte, helps to produce the male gametes, and how the female gametophyte, that is embryo sac, it develops and forms the 7-celled 8-nucleated structure, right? So today we are going to move on to the second step of pre-fertilization event in sexual reproduction, which is gamete transfer. So today we will be discussing about how gamete transfer takes place in plants. Again, before proceeding on to this topic, you have to recall the previous content first. हमने बच्चे मेल gametophyte यानी कि pollen grains का structure किया था, right? It is having a nucleus, having the cytoplasm inside it, उसके surrounding membrane which is called as plasma membrane, उसके बाद its internal cell wall which is intine, the external wall of the pollen grain intine which is discontinuous, made up of sporopollenin and having germ pore inside it, right? And what will happen after the fully developed, when this pollen grain will get fully developed, it will shed its pollen grain, it will dehisce, right, and shed the pollen grains. In 60% of the plants it will shed in 2-celled stage, and rest 40% of the flowering plants it shed its male gametes in the 3-celled stage. This whole we have already discussed. And if we talk about the female gametophyte, which is for sure is embryo sac, तो उसमें हमने पढ़ा था in the structure of female reproductive part, that is pistil or carpel. It is having the receptive surface, stigma, the elongated tubule style, and the basal spolar portion, ovary. Ovary contains an ovarian cavity which is also called as ovarian locule, having the tissue which is the placenta, to which the ovule is attached and containing the embryo sac. और अगर हम उस embryo sac के structure की बात करें तो it is having 2 ends. One is the micropylar end having 2 synergids and egg apparatus. Other end is having 3-celled structure. They are called as antipodal cell. These all are having the formation of cell walls around it, and this whole cell is the central cell containing the fused 2 polar nuclei inside it, that is representing the 7-celled 8-nucleate female gametophyte. अब हमारे पास मेल gametophyte के cells आ गए मेल gametes, female gametophyte के cells आ गए female gametes. Now for the process of fertilization they require to meet with each other. Now these gametes are immotile in nature, they cannot move, so there must be some provinces provided to them so that they can come together and go for the fusion. They can undergo fertilization, and the process which helps them to come in close contact with each other, that we will discuss today, and that is pollination. Yes, that process is pollination, because suppose if you are talking about the plant, it is the male reproductive structure, the filament and the bilobed anther. This is the stigma style ovary, which is the female structure. This anther will shed the pollen grains. Pollen grains suppose will get dehisced outside. It will transfer to the receptive surface of the stigma. That process of only the transfer of pollen grains into the stigma is called as pollination. आपके पास मेल gametes बन गए, female gametes बन गए. Here is very important to get close together, right? So that fertilization can take place. For that, what will happen? Pollination. Gamete needs to transfer. They will transfer with the help of pollination. अगर हम broadly बात करें, then this pollination is actually of 2 types. One is the self pollination, other one is the cross pollination. बच्चे it's very simple. Self अपने आप, cross intercross. If the pollination is taking place in the same flower, that process is called as self-pollination. And if the transfer of the male gametes into the female gametes to the stigma is taking place to different flowers, then that process of pollination is cross pollination. It is a broad concept. अगर मैं इसको आपको elaborate करके explain करूँ, तो it can be categorized into 3 modes of pollination. Just focus. First of all, there could be the chance the pollen grains will transfer to the stigma of the same flower. It is the first condition. In the second condition, there could be the case the pollen grains will transfer to the stigma of different flower of same plant. अभी मैं सब आपको इलैबोरेट करके एक्सप्लेन करूंगी, अभी सिर्फ समझते जाओ. पहला केस है कि पॉलन ग्रेन अपने ही फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पर शेड हो रहा है. इट इज ट्रांसफर टू द स्टिग्मा ऑफ इट्स ओन फ्लावर, right? That means bisexual flower which contains both of the gametes, both of the male and female reproductive organ into the same flower. In that case the first case will happen. दूसरा केस है, एक प्लांट है, सपोज उसमें 2 अलग अलग रोजेज हैं, राइट? तो एक फ्लावर का पॉलन ग्रेन उसी प्लांट के दूसरे फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पर जाकर शेड कर रहा है. इफ इट इज ट्रांसफरिंग, देन दैट इज योर सेकेंड केस. डिफरेंट फ्लावर बट सेम प्लांट. And third case could be the phenomenon that pollen grain is transferring to different flower. Yes, it is transferring to different flower again, but now on the different plant as well. This is one plant, this is another plant. Its pollen grain is transferring to the stigma of another plant, another flower of another plant. That is your third case. अगर हम बात करें इन सबको ट्रांसफर होने के लिए, पहले तो just going on to the scientific terms given to these cases. Number 1, if the pollen grain is transferring to the stigma of the same flower, that process is called as autogamy. Yes, autogamy. If the pollen grains are transferring on the stigma of different flower but same plant, that process is called as geitonogamy. Geitonogamy. And if the pollen grains are transferring to the different flower of different plant, that process is called as xenogamy. Guys, this pollination, this topic is very important. इसमें से बहुत सारे frequently questions पूछे जाते हैं. तो these are the categorization of the pollination. It could be autogamy, there could be geitonogamy, there could be xenogamy. थोड़ा और आगे चलते हैं बच्चे. pollination के लिए, pollination process के लिए there could be the availability of different agents. Those agents which help in the process of pollination. पॉलिनेशन के लिए जो एजेंट्स चाहिए वो भी आगे 2 तरह के हो सकते हैं. दे कुड बी सम बायोटिक एजेंट्स, दे कुड बी सम abiotic agents. Abiotic includes the non-living agents, like if the pollen grains are transferring through the wind in the water, so abiotic agents, wind and water are used, right? And in some cases biotic agents help in the process of pollination, like bats, snails, birds. So agents of pollination are different, and we will discuss about these all agents of pollination and their characteristic features of pollen grains as well in our next upcoming lectures. So today we are explaining about these 3 in detail: autogamy, geitonogamy and xenogamy. I hope it is somewhat clear to you till now that what is autogamy, what is geitonogamy and what is xenogamy represents. सपोज मान लो मैं कहती हूँ दिस इज द फ्लावर, मैं बहुत ही हाइपोथेटिकल सी डायग्राम बनाती हूँ सिर्फ आपके समझने के लिए. सपोज दिस इज अ सिंगल फ्लावर, इट इज हैविंग इट्स फीमेल पोर्शन, राइट, स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल, ओवरी एंड सराउंडिंग विद द मेल पोर्शन लाइक दिस. सपोज दिस इज one, here are some of the portions are present, right? तो मान लेते हैं these are the male portion and these are the female portion present in the same flower. ये एक ही flower पे है. Now if this pollen grains will dehisce and shed over the stigma of the same flower. एक ही flower के pollen grains उसी के stigma पर जाकर stick करें, then that process is called as autogamy, right? कुछ conditions इसमें जो है which are necessary. One important condition is its maturation time. Maturation time is very important, guys. जिस टाइम पीरियड पे मेल गेमीट्स आर मैच्योरिंग, उसी टाइम पे फीमेल गेमीट्स मैच्योर होंगे. ओनली देन दे विल बी कंपैटिबल टू ईच अदर टू फ्यूज टू गो फॉर द फर्टिलाइजेशन प्रोसेस. अगर मान लो मेल फीमेल गेमीट जो है वो मैच्योर हो चुके हैं एंड पॉलन ग्रेन रिक्वायर्स सम टाइम फॉर मैच्योरिंग, तो अगर वो शेड कर भी जाते हैं टाइम से पहले, या अभी फीमेल गेमीट का टाइम जो है इट रिक्वायर्स सम टाइम टू गेट मैच्योर, और पॉलन ग्रेन जो है दे हैव बीन मैच्योर्ड एंड गेट शेड ऑन द स्टिग्मा, तो कोई फायदा नहीं उसका होने वाला. फर्टिलाइजेशन विल नॉट टेक्स प्लेस. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंडीशन. अगर ऑटोगैमी होना चाहिए, अगर आपको कैरेक्टर्स रिजर्व करने हैं, then it is very mandatory for them to mature at the same time. This is one condition. Second condition, to receive. अभी मैंने आपको मैच्योरेशन समझाते समझाते एक चीज़ कही है कि उसका कोई फायदा नहीं है. Like आपको पता है pollen grains are so numerous in number when they get shed on the stigma. तो बहुत सारे pollen grains आएंगे जिनमें से कुछ pollen grains और या कोई एक आधा pollen grain will have the capability to go inside that stigma. क्योंकि ये भी हम आने वाले टॉपिक्स में पढ़ेंगे, मैंने थोड़ा बहुत आपको मेंशन भी किया है पहले वीडियोस में. pollen pistil interaction will be there. This stigma has the capability to reject the pollen grain. It will allow that which pollen will come and enter inside it through the pollen tube and fuse with the female gametes. So it is very important to receive the pollen grains on the stigma for the process of fertilization takes place. Right? तो कुछ conditions हैं which are involved in the process of pollination of fertilization which are important. कुछ ऐसे examples हैं आपकी NCERT में. There are some examples of plants. Just note it down. You have to learn their names because these are given in your NCERT. The example is of viola. Viola is also called as common pansy. इसको common pansy भी बोलते हैं. Another flower, another example given is about oxalis. There is one more example about Commelina. Right? So there are some examples. These examples are put to express two different type of flowers. ये जो examples हम कर रहे हैं viola, oxalis, Commelina, ये ऐसे plants हैं. They are having two different type of flowers. वो different type of flowers कौन से होते हैं? There are actually some flowers which are said to be chasmogamous, and another type of flowers they are said to be clistogamous. These are again important terms, you have to learn this. Chasmogamous and clistogamous. What are they? Chasmogamous are open one. You can say open or you can say exposed. Whereas clistogamous are the one which are closed flowers. Actually में what happens in this case, it's very easy. मान लो अगर हम बात करें, suppose there is a plant. ये plant है, इसके यहाँ पे there is the presence of some flowers which are having exposed anther, exposed female part, right? So exposed stigma, exposed anther, that means the flowers are actually exposed, they are open, right? So those flowers which are open, which are exposed, they are said to be chasmogamous flowers, and those flowers which are totally compactly closed, जिसके anthers हैं, जो stigma है, they are not open at all, वो सिर्फ बंद रहता है, it is not open at all. The closed flowers, they are called as the clistogamous flowers. तो what is the difference between these two? एक तो ये हो गया कि ये open flowers हैं, exposed हैं, they are having closed flowers, closed male and the female portions. तो clistogamous flowers में it ensures the ऑटोगैमी. आपकी एनसीईआरटी में देयर इज अ वर्ड गिवन दैट इट एंश्योर्स एश्योर्ड सीड सेट्स. ये मैं इसलिए टर्म बता रही हूँ क्योंकि इसके रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आ चुका हुआ है नीट में, तो इट इज गोइंग टू बी इम्पोर्टेंट अगेन. एश्योर्ड सीड सेट का मतलब क्या है, ध्यान से समझो बेटा. अगर तो ओपन है फ्लावर, है ना, तो देयर कुड बी द चांस कि रिस्क है कि पॉलिनेशन होगी नहीं होगी, कोई बायोटिक एजेंट्स या एबियोटिक एजेंट्स की हेल्प से पॉलन ग्रेन्स विल शेड और नॉट. लेकिन अगर कोई क्लिस्टोगैमस फ्लावर है, कोई क्लोज्ड फ्लावर है, तो उसके तो अंदर अपने ही पॉलन ग्रेन्स ने अपने ही फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पर सेंड होना है, स्टिग्मा पर फॉल करना है. तो इट एंश्योर्स इट डज नॉट रिक्वायर एनी आउटसाइड एजेंट. तो उसमें पॉलिनेशन इज एंश्योर्ड. पॉलिनेशन होगी तो इसका मतलब फर्टिलाइजेशन इज एंश्योर्ड. तो फर्टिलाइजेशन होगी तो ऑब्वियसली देयर विल बी द 100% ऑफ चांसेस ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सीड. That what this line means. Assured seed sets. कौन से flowers? Clistogamous flowers. कौन सी type of pollination होगी इसमें? Autogamy. Right? The pollination, the transfer of pollen grains will take place in the same flower. I hope it is clear to all of you. Right? तो this was somewhat about the autogamy. लेकिन अगर हम बात करें जाइटोनोगैमी की, तो जाइटोनोगैमी is what? It is the case in which pollen grains are shedding in the different flowers of same plant. आप बच्चे बात को ध्यान से समझने की कोशिश करो. मान लो ये दूसरा फ्लावर है. It is one flower, it is another flower. It is again having this female portion, right? It is having surrounding with the male part, right? These are the stamens having bilobed anther, right? But these both are related to the same plant. अगर मैं कहूँ they both are different flowers of same plant. प्लांट एक ही है, उस एक प्लांट के डिफरेंट फ्लावर्स हैं, तो प्रोबेबली इसके pollen grains will shed onto its stigma और इसके pollen grains will shed onto its stigma. तो इंटरक्रॉसिंग कुड बी देयर. ध्यान से समझो बेटा, फ्लावर अलग है लेकिन प्लांट सेम है. इसके लिए बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल लाइन अगेन गिवन है इन योर एनसीईआरटी दैट दीज आर फंक्शनली what is happening? They are crossing. Functionally cross pollination takes place, but genetically it is having self pollination. Please note it down. It is very 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 important. बहुत इजी है, ध्यान से देखो. ऑटोगैमी में बेटा क्या था, एक ही फ्लावर है, उसी के पॉलन ग्रेन्स उसी के स्टिग्मा पर जाके स्टिक करे हैं, किसी भी तरह की कोई भी वेरिएशन नहीं आएगी. सेम इन दिस केस ऑफ जाइटोनोगैमी, क्योंकि प्लांट सेम है, जीन सेम है, जेनेटिक वेरिएशंस विल नॉट इन्वॉल्व. लेकिन उसमें चांसेस हैं कि एजेंट्स कुड बी यूज्ड, क्योंकि एक फ्लावर के जो पॉलन ग्रेन्स हैं दे कुड बी शेड ऑन टू द स्टिग्मा ऑफ अनदर फ्लावर, राइट. तो जाइटोनोगैमी इज functionally cross pollination, but genetically self pollination is taking place because no genetic variation will be there. I hope it is clear to everybody. Jaitoonogamy clear है that pollen grains will shed onto the different flower but same plant. Now moving on to our very third, that is xenogamy. Now what is xenogamy? अंजी हमने अभी पढ़ा है what is xenogamy. देखो different flower and different plant, दोनों ही एक दूसरे से different होंगे. Now suppose if we are saying this is the flower having female portion, these are its male portion, right? This is another flower having female portion and these are surrounding by this male portion. देखो numbers उनके different हो सकते हैं, मैं बस hypothetically condition ले रही हूँ. And they both belong to the same flower. दूसरी तरफ मैं कहती हूँ these are the flowers again, right? This is another flower, right? And this belongs to the same plant, but they both are different plants. Now if अब हम कंपैरेटिवली बात करते हैं, आपको सारा आज का टॉपिक क्लियर हो जाएगा. हमने 3 प्रोसेसेस किए, ऑटोगेमी, जाइटोनोगेमी एंड द थर्ड वी आर डिस्कसिंग इज जीनोगेमी. ऑटोगेमी में क्या है, इसी के पॉलन ग्रेन्स दे आर शेडिंग ऑनटू इसी का स्टिग्मा. एक ही फ्लावर, सेम फ्लावर का अगर वो पॉलन ग्रेन सेम फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पे स्टिक करता है, देन दैट प्रोसेस इज ऑटोगेमी. But if we say plant is same but flowers are different and the pollen grains are dehiscing and shedding onto the stigma of another plant, another flower of same plant, then that process will be regarded as the jaetonogamy, right, which we have discussed. Now if the pollen grains of different plant are shedding onto the stigma of different flower as well as different plant, यहाँ पे चाहे यहाँ पे, because they both are representing the different flower and the different plant as well, then that case will be regarded as xenogamy because both the flower and plant are different from each other. तो अगर हम elaborate करके pollination discuss करें तो there are 3 basic types of pollination: autogamy, jaetonogamy, xenogamy. Autogamy, pollen grains will shed on the same flower. Jaetonogamy, pollen grains will shed on the different flower of same plant. And xenogamy, in which pollen grains will shed on the different flower of different plant. With this, I hope you are totally cleared with all your doubts and queries. So if you do like my video and understand all the concept, then please do share it with your friends as well. Thank you. Keep sharing, keep watching, keep smiling. Bye.